What's up, Spud Nation? I'm here at Fox Valley Grappling Club with MMA fighter Matt Brown. He's got a big fight coming up. We're going to get to know a little bit more about him, about his fight, how you guys can go about getting his fight, and all that good stuff. So here we go. Matty, thanks for taking time out. Appreciate the interview, man.
No problem.
All right, let's get started. You got a big fight coming up. When is it? Who's it against? Give us the details.
It is February 16th. It's on a Saturday. It's going to be in Morton, Minnesota for King of the Cage. And my opponent is Marvin Blummer, one of the Bash brothers. Apparently has a twin who looks just like him. Don't really know too much about him. He's 7'3", and just another guy. His purple belt in BJJ. So he's assuming he's going to have some decent grappling skills, but I'm well prepared for the fight. So.
And what is important about this fight is that it's televised, right?
Yes.
So how do you go about getting on this? We all want to watch you. We want to watch you take care of business. How do we go about finding this?
Yeah, you're right. It is televised, which is awesome. It's going to be on pay-per-view. So if your cable company has a pay-per-view channel, get on there on February 16th. The show starts at 8 p.m. You're going to want to look for King of the Cage, and that should set you up right there.
There we go. Hey, it's going to be a great fight. This guy puts on a show every single time. So, he was the former #1 ranked fighter in Wisconsin at your weight class. Then you kind of took a hiatus, man. What's been going on? Where'd you go? What happened? And why'd you decide to hop back in the cage?
Well, I wasn't planning on having over a year and 9-month layoff. That's how long it's been since my last MMA fight. What has happened is the last few fights that I've had scheduled have fell through, either due to opponents getting injured, shows getting canceled, and things of that nature. It happens, but I haven't taken any breaks. I'm in the gym year-round, always training. This is my lifestyle. I love training mixed martial arts, BJJ, Muay Thai kickboxing, wrestling, just doing it all, and it keeps me busy when I'm not working my other part-time job.
All right. So the rankings change all the time. Where do you feel you fit in the division right now on your comeback fight?
Well, I think I'm pretty well-rounded. I've been practicing mixed martial arts for 6 years now, pretty much under the same lineage. Right now, where our BJJ is affiliated under Hicks and Gracie, but our affiliation is through LCCT, Luis Claudio Combat Team, with our head instructors being Luis Claudio and Tiago Vega, who both have schools in Wisconsin, and I believe just had a school set up in Illinois. I've been in the gym just training, always improving my skills. We have a great BJJ program here at the Fox Valley Grappling Club, a great striking program. Our wrestling coach is awesome. So we have it all here, and I'm well prepared. I think I could stack up against anyone. As long as I get a good training camp together, I'm in the gym, train as much as possible. I'll step in the cage against anyone.
Feel like you're the #1 contender still? You feel like you're ready?
Absolutely.
There we go.
I think I can compete, against the cream of the crop.
All right. So why this fight? Why against this fighter? How did it all take place, man? How does this happen?
Well, I was offered a fight against from one promoter, Mike Camp. I was offered a fight. That fight didn't go through due to some the show getting canceled. So a couple weeks later, he offered me a fight against Marvin Blummer for King of the Cage, and King of the Cage, where they've been around for almost 2 decades now, and they're a quality promotion company. So I felt it was a good, and plus with it being on pay-per-view, I felt it was a great opportunity for me. With my first fight being back. To get out there and really show what I'm capable of.
All right. So you say you're a well-rounded fighter, you do it all. What is the best aspect of your fight? What do fans What are they going to get when they watch Matt Brown fight?
Well, they're going to get, a technical fighter who is, always pushing to end the fight. I would, I'd say I'm a bit of a counter striker, dynamic. I throw kicks, punches, knees, elbows. I like to mix it up, do it all. And my grappling skills are solid. I'm a 3-stripe blue belt. But like I said, I've been, training BJJ for over 6 years now. When you practice mixed martial arts, you don't have that much time to dedicate to, solely BJJ. So that's why I am only, only have a blue belt right now. But I would consider my skills up around to be a purple belt level because, like I said, 6 years grappling and wrestling. I think I can hold my own, against most guys.
Do you like to stand and bang? We're gonna see you stand up.
Oh, absolutely. The fight starts on the feet, and I keep it there. My previous fights. A few of them have been won by submission, but that's because my opponent gave it to me. But if it were my choice, yeah, I'd keep it on the feet.
I like it.
Why not? Go for the knockout, a fancy head kick or something.
That's right.
Just gonna take whatever I can get.
Fans love that stuff. All right, so training camp going good. The week of the fight, is your training camp any different? Is your regimen any different? Is your diet any different? Kind of walk us through that.
Well, I'm a pretty natural bantamweight. I woke up this morning at 137 and a half.
And bantamweight is 135, correct?
135, but they give you a pound allowance, so I only need to make 136. So my weight's right there. My last couple of fights at 135, I haven't had to cut any weight. So that's why I'm also, wanting to drop down to flyweight in the 125-pound division. Have some more opportunities there, do well there,
right,
as well. And the week of the fight, it does change a little bit. You want the week of the fight, that's when you want to be recovering. You just want to be getting in the gym, making sure your timing, your skills are on point. You don't want to be, going hard, getting injured, tiring yourself out too much. But you want to be in the gym. I'd say up until a couple of days before your fight, breaking a sweat, making sure your technique and your movement and your timing and everything like that is on track.
All right.
And with the diet, I just try to keep it clean always. I try to cut out a lot of sugar out of my diet, but other than that, it's pretty simple. Just a lot of fruits and vegetables. Lean meats. I don't eat a lot of red meat. I eat a lot of beans. For protein, and grains and things like that.
Nice.
Nothing too complicated.
Nothing too complicated. Well, that's good. Big weight cuts, they seem to hurt fighters a lot. So we jump ahead to fight day. I kind of want to get in the brain of a fighter on that day. So what are the moments leading up to the fight like? I mean, we have the weigh-ins, then we have the locker room, then we have the walkout, then we have seeing your opponent across the cage. What's going through your head?
Well, the weigh-ins are going to be on Friday, so that morning, I'll get up in the morning, I'll weigh myself. Most likely, I'm going to be on weight, so I'll, be able to eat a little snack maybe. If I'm, a pound over, I'll get in the bathtub, run a hot bath, sit in for about, 15 minutes to half an hour just to sweat out that pound or so. Like I said, I'm not cutting much weight. And then we'll be heading down to Minnesota with my coaches, James Peterson and Bob Howden. So we'll get down there, weigh-ins, I believe, for that evening. So, I won't be eating too much throughout the day. Maybe sip on a little bit of water here and there, depending on where my weight's at. Then we'll do the weigh-ins, get that taken care of. I believe there's interviews and a photo shoot after that. So we'll take care of that. Well, first off, after the weigh-ins, make sure you get something to eat.
Yep.
Get some fluids in you right away. Do all that stuff, then it's back at the hotel room, just kind of hanging out, relaxing. And when your mind is everything in a fight. You can't be getting too worked up or thinking about it. Even a month before this, I wasn't really thinking too much about it. I'm one of those guys where I'm not really too focused on his game and what he's going to do. I try to focus all my energy on my game.
Sure.
And just being aware of what can happen is the most important thing to keep in mind, I think. But really just focus on what you're going to do. I'm really calm before fights. I'm really calm and relaxed. I try not to think about it at all. The day of the fight, I wake up, eat something, obviously, a nice good breakfast, and then a light lunch. Then it's just hanging around the hotel room pretty much all day the fight day, and then we go to the locker rooms a couple hours before the show starts. That's when you start getting a little bit excited. But like I said, I just try to stay calm until right when I actually get in the cage. I turn that switch on right when I'm in that cage looking across at my opponent. And that's just the way I am. I'm nice and calm, and I can turn that switch on just like that.
Right. Nice. All right. Quick question. Who's your favorite UFC fighter, and who would your dream fight be? If you could fight anybody, who would it be?
Well, my favorite fighter, man, there's so many great fighters out there. And I'd say one of the most well-rounded fighters and respectful fighters is Cain Velasquez. I was actually thinking about this this morning, because I was wondering if you're going to ask me that. And Cain Velasquez, his attitude, he's so calm, he's so humble, respectful. You never see him talking trash about anyone. His work ethic is so admirable. And he's skilled everywhere. And his conditioning. If I could mimic anyone, it would be him.
Little guys trying to be the big guys.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's not necessarily that. It's just man, he's a great fighter. You can't knock the guy.
Right.
He's a champion for a reason. That last fight against JDS certainly proved that, because JDS is a stud.
Yep.
So.
Now tell me that's not your dream fight.
No, that's not my dream fight. And to be honest, there's not any particular person that I am looking to fight. I just take it one step at a time, and I just try to take advantage of every opportunity that comes my way. And obviously, the more respected fighters are definitely going to get me to that next level faster.
Yep.
So no one in particular, really.
You'll just fight anyone who's put in front of you.
Exactly.
Attaboy. I like it. All right. Tell them once again about your fight, and then thank your sponsors.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, February 16th, King of the Cage. You can check it out on their website, stream it from there. You can also order it off of your pay-per-view channel at 8 p.m. Like I said, I would like to thank my sponsors, Winevin Financial, 7 Cents Tattoo. You want to talk to Bill Brugger there, great tattoo artist. NGU Fight Gear. I want to thank Caged here in Appleton for hooking me up with all of my MMA training gear. Who else? Genesis Chiropractic. I'm missing anybody? I don't think so. So
a lot of support behind you, man.
And the FEGC, obviously, great gym here. We're all family. If anyone's interested in looking for a great place to train that's family-oriented and quality instruction, the Fox Valley Grappling Club right here in Appleton, Wisconsin, and also LCCT, Luis Claudio and Tiago Vega.
Excellent, man. Matt Brown, big fight coming up February 16th. Check them out. You guys know the websites. You know what's going on. Thanks again, Matt. Good luck in your fight.
Hey, thank you.
Spud Nation, check it out.